Hello and welcome to my homestead. Today I am picking, or rather digging up these sweet potatoes. I dug up some a week or so ago just to see if anything had formed, and that turned out to be two hills that I had here in this area. If you remember, I had my sunchokes, I had my sweet potatoes. I brought a bag that I can measure in and already started putting some of these sweet potatoes in so I can weigh them. But what I want to show you, the effects of the cold air. So we had the first not quite frost, but it was about 35 degrees, and this is what it did to the vines. The vines are dying, they're very sensitive. So everything that was underneath is still alive, but the tops were definitely hit by the frost. So I'm out here digging before the potatoes actually spoil. I have two varieties that my sister gave me to plant. This orange variety is actually orange on the inside, and then this purple variety is white on the inside. Some of these are small, like these. They're still edible size, but kind of smallish. And then I have some giant ones like this one. And I know it's hard for me to show you the real size. This, I would say it's about 4 pounds easily. And this one, as you can see, it's split a little bit, but you can see the size. It's not a small potato by any means. Some are broken. That's one of the hard parts, is trying to dig them without breaking them up. Here's another large one. This is another 6 to 7 pounds easily. So I'm going to put these potatoes together into that bag as much as I can, weigh them all, and then take them to my storage area. But what I've been doing is taking all of the hills here that I had, that I planted earlier in the summer, and I'm digging them up, and it's a lot of hard work. The vines set out roots way outside of the area of the hills that I had. I thought it was going to be easy, but it's really not. So it's a lot of pulling, a lot of clearing of the dead vines and pulling out the roots. And they probably would have still kept growing if it wasn't for the cold weather. And you can see these little ones. This would have been a nice large potato if I had let it grow. But eventually all of this is going to die and decompose over the winter, and hopefully it will be ready for next year. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put these in and weigh them, and let's see what happens, just how much I actually did get from this planting. So I put some of these in the bag. I don't want to put too many because they're actually very, very heavy. So I'm zeroing it out. Okay, apparently that's not going to work easily. That's very heavy for one hand. Zero out again. Let's see if I'm successful this time. £28. So what I have right now is 28 pounds, and I still have the large ones. This should be fun. Okay, so here are the large ones. I put them all in a bag. I'm gonna try and weigh these and add them to the ones I already have in the storage. Let's see what the total is. This is really uncomfortable trying to do with one hand, especially. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so here we are. Zero it out. Let's see what this. So that's another 26 pounds, maybe a little bit more. I'm not counting the ounces there. 26.53. Not bad. So that and 28 pounds before. So we have just over 50 pounds. 52 pounds. Or 54, I should say. 54 pounds. Not bad. So this is an interesting exercise. This was my first time growing these sweet potatoes, or yams, however you want to call them. Definitely an interesting experience. I learned how not to do that. I will definitely have to use some either agrofabric or some kind of plastic, so that when the vines grow they don't set roots, and hopefully they will be producing only within the hills that I want them to produce in, as opposed to spreading out like they did this time. But again, this was my first time growing these, so hopefully next year will be better. Either way, over 50 pounds of sweet potatoes, not bad. I'm quite happy. And on that note, thank you for joining me, and until next time.